Alright, just picked up my Jackrabbit XG-Pro. Last Mile's right behind me. They were excellent. And I'm going to give it the test drive, the, what do you call it? Not the Virgin test drive, but the Maiden one. Alright. Let's see how this goes. It's so weird to not placing my legs where I usually put them for a bike. And man, I don't like mechanicals, but mechanical drop and ride brakes. Oh, but this feels so good for scooting. Whoa. This thing, I have to be crazy careful off the line. This is not to be toyed with. Yeah, you cannot just hit the throttle on this puppy. It just wants to wheelie. Oh, I have to unlock this. Like, why am I not going faster? It's locked at 20. Not a problem. Gonna do up a hill. Shocks are a little, they need to be broken in. I gotta get used to, well, once it goes higher, faster, it won't be a big deal. so weird not be able to fluctuate my speed. It's just 20 miles an hour. It's different, really. Well, the great thing is that now in the summer, today is blazing hot. And there's going to be no issues. I mean, you're just going to feel this little breeze from the speed I'm going. I really need to I gotta get a feel for the throttle. And right off the bat, I know that this Peak Design case is not the case, but the mount. It's a temporary thing because my phone just flops around as soon as I nice. We're cooking. Doesn't feel like it, but we are. Oh yeah, this seat post is awesome. Catching how fast I'm going. I'm just logged at 20. When I get home, I'll unlock the extra 4 miles. So it just feels a little peppier. And now it's just a matter of seeing what it can handle, like hill-wise. I'm very curious if it's going to handle the that hill going from the Little Red Lighthouse in the George Washington Bridge. Oh, that's the brake working or what? What? These tires are really fat? What? there's hills here as well. I'm gonna find out soon enough anyway. Oh yeah. The combination of these tires and the seat posts, pretty okay. This feels fine. And the commute from Last Mile home is a little longer than a regular commute for me, so it's a good assessment of how it's going to feel overall, and that's cool. That's a good test right there, because that area, my lock came off from my Summit bike because it's just such a hard bunch of bumps. Yep, these tires and the suspension are dope. I guess my only problem, I realize I'm gonna have to actually buy another Peak Design mount, a real bike mount, not this strap-on. I'm gonna use it if I ever have to use a city bike or something like that. But this is kind of irritating. Yeah, I'm loving this. This is dope. It's not the fastest in the world, but I'm not doing anything, even though I like to pedal. But for now, with this weather right as it is now, let me see. What's the temperature right now? 92. And it's gonna get hotter. And you can feel this is like a hard 92. This is great. So far I've gone like almost 4 miles. I'm on... Damn, this is freaking dope, man. It's deceptively... I feel like I'm not going that fast, but it's just that it's such a steady, consistent speed. It's doing the hare's work. It's not the rat, it's the Jackrabbit. But it's like the hare, like the tortoise. We're just trudging along. And it's not even trudging, that's not fair. It is, 20 miles is pretty fast. I guess I'm so used to doing like 30. And honestly, this is not the bike I want to do that in. The important thing is that it's nimble, which it is. It's fast enough because the Brompton is limited to 15.5 miles an hour on assistance, and then it's you to get anything over that. And it's not hard to do, so that's cool. But sometimes you want that 20 miles per hour. Now, I would have gotten the G-Line Brompton, which fixes my issues with this C-Line. I love the C-Line. It's just so small and flickable and nimble, and it's plenty fast. Though you're only getting assisted till 15.5 miles an hour. But I would have liked it to be just a little faster, at least assistance-wise. And those little tires, man, for these streets, like a lot of the bumps I just went through on this ride so far, would have been ugh. So the G-Line fixes all of that. It's 20-inch tires. I think they're balloon tires. These are real balloon tires. I mean, these things are, what I think, 2.8. Bigger tires. assistance up to 20 miles an hour, which is, you know, everything about it. It still has that Brompton fold, which is just beautiful. You can go anywhere, no one pays you any real mind except to admire how cool that is and trying to figure out how the hell does that bike fold like that, you know? But besides that, no one is threatened by it. So you can do a lot with it. This bike, I hope, is a proper replacement for that. I'm hoping that it does, you know, that I can take them to Target and the supermarket and everywhere I take the Brompton, and it won't be an issue. Though I'm wondering, because these tires are so fat, they just look like, even though this bike is so tiny, it's like non-threatening. I don't know. We'll see. I hope so, because that's the reason I changed it from the Brompton. And mind you, the Brompton, I get some exercise, and that was, you know, that was great. You know, I'm pedaling, but the truth of the matter is how I use the Brompton is as a runabout, run errands, go to the supermarket. Sometimes in the morning I'll take a nice ride to wake me up and all that. But honestly, this would wake me up too, because it's just so fun. But still, I need as much exercise as I can get. Because exercise is not my jam. So any little thing that makes me exercise is a plus. Yeah, see everyone's sweating their asses off, and I'm just here chilling. I love the color. I love this bike. And I'm kind of loving in this heat that I am not killing myself. I'm loving that. I've gone 5 miles, 5.5, and no bars. Still, you know, 4 bars of power. And it's just 20 miles all the way. It doesn't feel like it's strained, so this is easily doing this. Every once in a while it dips to 19.9. I'm very happy with this so far. If it can make it up that hill, that would be incredible. If it can't, that's fine, honestly. But I would like to know that I'm going to go that way, you know, that I can use this route without thinking about it. Oh man, it's hot. I feel like I'm at the airport. Like when you get off at a tropical island, you have to deplane in the middle of the airport. It feels just like that. This is very cool. And I don't even get off the seat for the bumps. That is so dope. I give Connect mad props. I've had their seat post before. I had it on my Turn HSD. I swapped out the what was the original suspension seat post it had? Cane Creek, was it Thudbuster or something? Which is cool, but the Connect is just so much. You're paying for that shit though. I mean, oh yeah, that's not bad. That's a hard bump. Yeah, this is good. Gotta remember, coming off the line, I cannot, that almost wheelied right there. I Cannot gun the throttle. Wow, my ass is hot. I was gonna listen to some music, but I'm just gonna enjoy it's 12:01. I have an appointment. This guy's gonna come repair the air conditioner. I gotta make sure that I'm there in time. Yeah, this is pretty cool. It's gone 6 miles, 6.5 miles. I don't know how much time it's been, but I'm moving, man. This is fucking awesome. I wish I had had a timer, so I would have kept track of how long this commute has been. It'd be great if Jackrabbit had an app that tracked all that. That would be pretty cool. But I mean, you know what? I didn't buy it for any of that. And unlike a bicycle where you want to put the ball of your feet on the pedals, I feel like what you want to do here is your heels. You know what? Let me find a spot. There's Phoebe. Take a picture for Speedy. Just to-do list. I need to buy a mount. God, they're so fucking expensive too. Oh well. They're so worth it. What is this? At 150th? 152nd? Woo! Nice. This is hella dope. supposedly with the batteries, it's supposed to be like 48 miles, but that's at like a medium, like a low setting. So I'm gonna assume at the high end, especially unlocked, is probably half that amount, which should be more than enough to get me to work and back. That commute is round trip like 19 miles. This should be easily get me like 22, you know. Yeah. I imagine it should easily get 22 miles. Hopefully it does more than that. Rough little area too. It's not well yeah, I'll have to learn to how to. The great thing is I can just take my feet off. Yeah, I just gotta get used to it. Really what it comes down to. But it feels great. It feels fucking awesome. Now here we go. We're coming up upon the murder hill. Actually, it's not even here, but this is the beginning. There is a little red lighthouse that I read about when I was a little kid. Doing this, no problem. That's nice. It's slowing down a little bit as it should, but it's fine. Oh, but it's so cool. Yeah, all right. That's pretty good. Well, let's see the other one. It probably will make that one too, actually. That's fucking crazy. This hill coming up is so steep. Let's see how this goes. Alright. Let's see if I have to, no, I can, this is fucking great. Yup, it did it. Whoop. Crazy. It did it. That is fucking awesome. And it wasn't even like, will it? It never felt that way. It just did it. Really cool. Alright. That is very cool. Not to gun that fucking throttle at slow speeds. It's kind of crazy. It should do that too, actually. Gonna do it, but I could go straight up. Yeah, this is cool. This thing's a winner. No bars have come off yet. I figured that with the voltage sag of going up those hills and amount of power draw it would take to go up them. But nope. How many miles have I done? I've done 9. 9.2. Yeah, this is great. I would keep riding if it wasn't for I have work to do. And I'm supposedly gonna get finding my foot placement. I'm expecting to put 1 foot behind and 1 foot forward. I'm not used to